You heard that right here on Vocalo Radio 91.1 FM, Chicago's urban alternative. I'm your host, Biko, the illest coming through your stereo in Chicago. I got a very special guest in the building. He goes by the name of Heavy Crownz.
Yo, what's good? What's good, my brother? How you doing?
I'm doing well, feeling good. I see you off your coconut water.
You know, I gotta keep the alkaline and the spring water. Coconut water is good for you.
You know, look, I've been telling Chicago to just stay replenished, stay refreshed and hydrated. It's hot out there, and you come in here with a nice bottle of water, keeping yourself hydrated, my brother. You're planting.
Always, always, forever planting. You already know.
Keeping them roots nice and soiled,
Come on.
Got a little bars here and there, you know what I'm saying? Now, for those that don't know Heavy Crownz, you represent Englewood, Englewood's finest. Give people a little background on your growth being in the Englewood community.
Yeah, so 63rd Street, baby, Englewood, baby, you know, born and raised my entire life. Saw a lot of things that would seem like constitute being called dark places, things like that. I call it the soil, though. Those places are places where I really begin to question my inner self, learn about myself, become aware of who I am and what ways I want to grow, and prompted me to begin this very long journey of inner work, you know what I'm saying, as I like to call it, dirty work, going into the soil and checking on your inner, you know what I'm saying? So, man, it's been a lot of self-awareness, understanding my power, my purpose in this music thing coming from Englewood, and I could best use that to plant seeds of growth and more life into everybody around me.
Now, you said you learned some things about yourself coming from the Englewood neighborhood. What are some of those things you learned about yourself?
I'm not into harming my people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's like overall, you know, I think that pretty much sum up my whole, one of the biggest things that I learned from myself from just being where I was, being around who I was being around, is just that, I want to make my life about not harming my people and others. You know what I'm saying? Just like in whatever way that is, whether it's a physical harm, whether it's a communicating negatively that could harm somebody, whether it's not doing nothing at all, standing by idle, and then letting harmful practices and systems and cultures just persist. So for me, it was like, I want to be somebody that's going to add as opposed to take away. Someone that's going to, plant seeds and pour into rather than harm and take away from. So, yeah, man, Englewood, we are such a rich culture, history, and I just want to continue to add to it.
I feel like you've been adding, man. You've been definitely placing and planting seeds here, planting seeds there, and while I get the term of planting seeds, let everybody know what that meaning means to you, planting seeds.
Yeah, word. So, planting seeds for me is really simple, y'all. It's really about your intention, where your intention lies. It doesn't take a lot. It takes less than we may think to truly impact a person in real life, meaning that a compliment, a word of encouragement, hitting somebody up you ain't heard from in a while and just letting them know you're thinking of them is enough to shift the trajectory of somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Change the direction of what path they about to go down. So when I talk about planting seeds, it's just about being more intentional about letting somebody know that you see them, you value them, or you love them, you respect them, and it not taking away from what you're doing, because it's just a look. Ain't nobody telling you to go out here and renovate people's homes and, you know what I'm saying, find homes for every homeless person or fight violence with your own gun, you know what I'm saying? But just like plant a seed. Do what you trust is your best in the moment. So yeah, man, plant a seed.
So when did that seed, do you remember the moment that seed was planted in you to want to bring more positivity to your community and your neighborhood and just within the world in general? Do you remember when that seed was planted in you?
I think that I just constantly kept, I think that just from my upbringing as a child, like literally my family culture, that was already instituted, but over my life, I think I just constantly kept getting cyclical revelations, meaning like cycles of my life. It would be reminded to me again and again, like, oh, you gotta be intentional. Oh, you gotta love on people. Oh, you need to, you know what I'm saying? It was something that I can't say. It was one particular time I know in college when I really started learning about history and my people and my history. I was like, yeah, man, this knowledge I can't let go to waste. Probably about high school, I say. High school, I was rapping, had my first history class that really was like, this is the history of black leaders. And I was like, man, I would like to be in that conversation one day. Not knowing exactly how, but just like, I know I got a heart. I know I got a mind. I want to do it. College, it really was like rap. Like rap and just knowledge given overall is how I'm going to serve my people. And so it just got refined after that. The revelation just continued to be refined after that.
Now, before I actually jump into a music break, Heavy, you've done a lot for 79th Street. You know, I remember during the time of looting, you were out there putting signs up for certain businesses like, hey, this is a black-owned business. Do not break in here. You was out handing food.
Word.
You was out doing what you could for the community. I mean, can you speak more on that?
Yeah, so first off, shout out to my brother, founder and creative director, Mashawn Ali of Trap House Chicago. Me and him teamed up, and I was managing operations at Trap House at the time. And Trap House is one of our main missions is to just serve communities on the South and West Side. And the time of the pandemic was another time for us to put our merchandise into action, actualize the type of messaging that we put on our tees, and really get out and, again, plant a seed, do at least what we can. And what we could, because we had the resources, it looks like cleaning up our blocks. It looks like giving out food. It looks like giving out clothes. It looks like holding informationals and book clubs and for adults and things like that. So what can I say? I'm just a vessel, bro. It was an opportunity presented to us, and because of how we move and what we believe as our foundational principles of our DNA, we had to just, step in, grab a shovel,
I like that. Step in, grab a shovel, do some digging, and do some building.
Come on.
Now, I got a single loaded up off your project, Whole Lot of Seeds.
Yeah.
It's called Just Another One. Break down Just Another One for everybody.
So the actual song title of it is Planting. He got it like way before it came out, so that's why he give y'all the leak name. But
you been giving me the exclusives.
Yeah, so this song is called Planting. It's a reflection basically on all my travels, a lot of travels I was doing in 2021. I went on tour with Mother Nature, and I was just doing a bunch of traveling, pulling up in different studios, really watering relationships that already existed. And so I just had to tell y'all about it. So Planting is just a story of recollection of all the travels the farmer been on, Yes, sir. Yeah. It's the one and only. It's the one. Farmer Grounz. Raise the pinky up. I ain't playing no games. I'm planting these seeds. Yeah, we dirty. Dig that. You gonna have to understand all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do.
And one thing over time that I've been seeing you, Mother Nature, Freddie Oso, a couple people in cahoots with each other, Jeff Crownz, and you all formed a community called Great Thinkers. Let everybody know about Great Thinkers and how things came together.
So it's actually a twofold community. Is a beautiful thing. One of the things I say all the time is a lot of thinkers and farmers. So the Great Thinkers is a rap collective that I'm in part of. Me, Mother Nature, Jeff Crownz, Gray Sky, and many others. But a larger community that we're all a part of is called Dirty Every Day, which includes Freddie Oso, myself, Rico Shy, Monty Jordan, Brittany Carter, and more people that Hold On, Adi Lost. It's a lot of us. So the Great Thinkers is like the mindset, what I'm saying? The call to action always rise to your greatest thought, to your highest mind, what I'm saying? And it's also just really big on the top quality talent, having a quality sound. Everything we do is gonna be quality, and we always gonna try to raise the consciousness. Dirty Every Day is a call to action too. You know what I'm saying? Every day, let's do the inner work. Every day, let's remind somebody to expand, excel, to eat. You know what I'm saying? Proper ways to navigate this life. So, yeah, man, me and all these amazing artists, with the city about to just continue to fill us and see the thread and the connection soon enough.
Now, you know, a lot of people feel like artists can't come together under a hub. And you just spoke on it. A lot of artists under, you know, a hub and showing love for one another. How are you all able to do that? And you know what I'm saying? And then still not, you know, put out ego towards one another. How do you continue to just show love with one another and really continue to build that artist community?
I think it's about what our fundamental principles are and why, just remembering why we are sharing or choosing to share space. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times before, I feel like a lot of communities and collectives didn't truly align on their intentions or the real purposes. Any type of established culture, any type of established organization of any kind, I strongly feel like should always have like written agreements, real structural understandings, so that we can always just hold ourselves accountable to those things. And those are things that you see present in Dirty Every Day and the Great Thinkers.
I love it. Dirty Every Day.
Yeah.
And the Great Thinkers. I love it because I done seen you all tour. I done seen the Great Thinkers go on tour a few times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, I went on tour twice. And the Great Thinkers as a whole, we went on our first tour last year. And Mother Nature has done some traveling on their own. And DJ Simba, who's our DJ in the Great Thinkers, he just went on tour with Elton Aura last year as well. So, yeah, a couple tours on our belt.
Now, before I get into the solo tour, let's talk about, you know, the group tour. How was it touring together as a team?
Oh, man, that was amazing. Shout out to Mother Nature, man, being our leaders on that tour. It was raw. We had 10 dates. It was like 12 of us pulling up from the East Coast to the South to the West Coast. Shows from Oakland to New York to Atlanta. It was just we got closer. We learned each other. We built. Oh man, it was a beautiful time. We rocked shows. We was just kicking it. It was great, man. I love being on the road.
I see it in your face. I wish y'all could see his face from behind this mic. Memories is popping. I mean, I could. So, what's one of your what's one memory that comes to mind from that group tour? And what city was it?
Oh man, that's tough. I think I'd say New York was really dope. We had pulled up and we had did a cipher. We had did like a pop up at this dope spot called the Ketchup Gallery in Brooklyn, and it was raw. We bust out a cipher in there. And a bunch of NY spitters came out and was in that rap ciphering all night, posting up outside, chilling, vibing. Man, it was just a dope night. Went to one of the corner store bodegas and grabbed some. They had vegan option food in the bodega, shorty. So it was lit, man. You know, it was a good time.
You ain't get no chopped steak.
I don't eat nothing. Look, I don't eat meat, y'all. And I try to stay away from dairy. So I ain't had a chopped cheese.
That's funny. Let's talk about the solo tour before I get into one of your joints you recently released a video for, which is epic and very cinematic. But you also did Red Summer Tour, which was, if I'm not mistaken, one of your first solo tours. First and foremost, break down the title of things and why that tour was important for you.
Yeah, so the Red Summer Project, aka the Red Summer Tour, was super impactful, an incredible passion project that me, Mashawn Ali, the Honorable Hakim Doe, Paris Williams of Moby Color and Today In, we had the opportunity to come together on. So the Red Summer project was something that came about when one day when, my brother Hakim was thinking about how this is the 100-year anniversary of the Red Summer race riots that occurred in 1919, and we were sitting around like, man, yo, this is crazy. It's 100 years since this time, and specifically in Chicago, the riots started because a black boy was stoned to death on his raft while on the beach by a white man named George Starber. And he stoned him to death because he crossed the imaginary line that separates the white beach from the black beach. And it really hit us, man. And we were like, man, it's crazy that somebody could die over an imaginary line. And that's when we coined the term boundaries are imaginary. And we chose to create a pop-up experience in 27 cities in 33 days of telling the story of the Red Summer race riots and how boundaries are imaginary, and how once we diminish those lines and we come together, we actually learn we have more in common than we don't. And so we just need to be proactive about the growth. It was really crazy and prophetic that 2020 would be a year of immense riots all across America while we were planting these seeds and just trying to, be present to our history to know what we don't want to occur again. And yeah, man, it was an amazing time. Amazing time. 4 brothers in the van, 27 cities in a month, 30 days. It was crazy, but man, it was crazy. I was about to say I'd do it all again, and I would, but in a bigger van.
I look, a bigger van, and then don't forget too. Before we get into this joint, you was on skates.
I was on skates, man. So
you was on skates.
Another adjunct part to that tour was I wanted to bring Chicago culture with me in every city that I went on. And Chicago's culture, one of the pillars of it is skating. And so for me, I just want to take my skates, touch down all these cities, and really get my JB on, crazy leg on, you know what I'm saying, and really show my city in every city I'm in.
Boy, I know them knees was knocking.
I put them to work, man, They treated me good, though.
Okay, look, we gonna jump into some heavy Crownz. It's called Grossum. It's off his album, his project. Whole lot of seeds. We're gonna come right back after the music break because, yeah, I think we're gonna do something special, Chicago. He spoke on ciphers, and I think we're gonna do something special. Here's Grossum right here on Vocalo Radio.
Let's go. Yeah. Drop a seed. Keep it dirty. Watch it grow. Keep If you've been feeling something, it's time to grow from it.
What's heavy Crownz with Grossum right here on Vocalo Radio 91.1 FM, your favorite Chicago urban alternative. That was off his project Whole Lot of Seeds. It's produced by Kid Breeze. And Heavy Crownz is going to be attending this Thursday. Vocalo presents Shy Sounds Like Showcase. I mean, what songs can we expect from your performance? I know you're gonna bring some Whole Lot of Seeds. I know you're gonna bring some Farmers. I might have to wear my overalls Thursday. Y'all, look, you laughing. I'm so serious.
Man, you know what? I know I'm gonna do Grossum for sure. This is the first time somebody asked me to perform before the show. Yeah. And now I feel like I don't want to say. I know I'm gonna do Grossum. I might do Vegetation.
You gonna take it back at
all?
I
might do Dirty Boy. I might take it back. You might hear, Shovel Talk. You might hear Go Heavy.
Absolutely.
You crazy, man. Biko want me to do a joint I dropped about 4 years ago. But I don't know. Maybe I will. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, man. We'll see. It's going to be dope, though. The show is going to be beautiful for sure.
Look, I'm excited for it. It's going down this Thursday. Christian Jalan, Umbre Kari, you yourself, Joel Q. I'm hosting. Nudia Hernandez is going to be on the 1s and 2s. Man, it's going to be a special and fun night. And something that people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people may not know is you're an outstanding freestylist.
Oh man, thank you, brother.
You go crazy when the beat come on and you make it do what it do, my brother. I mean, we gotta leave Chicago with something. How
You gotta leave him with some.
You down to leave Chicago with something before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. You know I'm down, bro. I'm from Chicago. All right.
I got a Chicago beat loaded up too.
So I guess we should go ahead, tap back into the ones before me real quick and keep this thing on Chicago culture.
Let's get it then. Here we go, Chicago.
Turn up my headphones a little bit. Yeah. We have Vocalo radio, man. It's heavy with the Z. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. We growing, and that's crucial. You know what I'm saying? Look. Heavy with the C, I drop these C's everywhere I go. Plus I'm from the go, ain't no other option but to blow. If you talking like you know, then please let me get the info. I done came up where they post up with them poles at corner stores. And now I'm going and I'm watering this beautiful. Boy, if you know my mind is way too big for cubicles. And I'm clean, throwing up my pinky, check my cuticles. Constantly putting it in your pupil, man. You gotta see it's eye to eye, it's me and mine. We all aligned, and I went up in that's all I came out, now my power fine. I'm feeling fine, dawg, and ain't no mystery. Me and you, we linking and we opening like lock and keys. If you know like I know, then let's move on and let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm steady flowing, dropping seeds, they steady growing. If you know like I know, then you gotta go ahead of moments. You gotta hold the moment. Act like you want it, then you own it. Now we flowing on it. If I got it, then you got it, and this much condolence. You know we here, we arm to arm, now we here for life. Man, this Vocalo, 91.1 and heavy with the Z, that's it time.
Yo, I told y'all Chicago Heavy Crownz got the bars. He do it so easily. It's
man, much love, man.
Flows like, dude, oh my God. Oh, that was live too.
Hey, man, you know, man, listen, it's on my mind, it's on my heart. It shouldn't be nothing for it to get off the right way,
Man, y'all, you right about that. And y'all can catch him this Thursday. Might have a cipher go down. I might join in that thing.
Come on, I'm with whatever, man.
Look, I might spit a bar or two. You gonna bring it up out of me, man. Whole lot of C's is out. Let people know how they can follow you, get in tune with you. And before we go, let people know the main thing you would like for them to take from Whole Lot of C's as well.
Man, I'm gonna say that first, man. If nothing else, when you listen to Whole Lot of C's, I just want you to take away owning and loving your journey towards growth. You will grow. I'm affirming anybody that's out there listening right now, no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what you think is holding you back, is really adding to you. Embrace your journey, y'all. Growth is meant to be beautiful. As soon as we can find gratitude for the sun, for our limbs, for the water we get to sip, this path get a little easier every day, y'all.
How can they follow you?
Man, beyond that, y'all, you can follow me on everything, everywhere at Heavy Crownz, HeavyCrownz. Do not forget the Z. On streaming platforms, that's the same name, Heavy Crownz, on everything your mama, cousin, auntie, little brother listen to, y'all. It's Heavy with the Z, man. Much love.